that were drawn,
Right.
and we've established with them that it's going to be coming. We're getting the details worked out. We've got the shipping containers, the artwork's getting prepared. Charles has got his. We'll have a picture to show a little bit of that.
Right.
You got to fire it, right?
It is in progress.
Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. It's going to be really great. So we'll be talking about that in a minute, and that will be coming up. And I think David's got something to bring up, or what?
Well, we want to show the artwork now.
We can. You want to? Well, you want to show them the pieces that? Yeah, because let me tell them one thing. I decided the whole idea behind the Extraordinary Traveling Art Show was kind of a random act of art, part of a series of that. And so I had shown 4 pieces that I was thinking about. So when we had the winners drawn, I went ahead and made contact and let her name is Valerie Ogle.
Okay.
I gave her the option. I said, let's make it more random, and I let her pick the piece. Now the nice thing about it, she picked the one I liked. So it worked out good for me, and I think David kind of had a similar process.
I let Debbie Sneed, who's the one who was drawn from my artwork, and she picked from 40 pieces. 40 pieces, so she picked one. Actually picked one of the ones I had considered to choose.
Yeah, and it's a nice piece. So yeah, go ahead, David. Why don't you show those, and we'll show them what we're going to...
Oh, this is Charles's piece.
Yeah, Charles's piece. So something you want to share?
Now that's a unfired. This is a bisque piece, and the this piece is being fired as we speak. So it should come out probably Tuesday.
All right.
And what you got is a stylized, one of my stylized motifs, and it's a small platter, which is 1.5 by 8 inches.
Okay. All right. So that's something that can be hung or put on an easel stand, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, that's great. Now, who was it that David that was going to start that off?
That would be Tom Boynton.
Tom Boynton. Okay. So Tom will be receiving that.
From Robertsdale, right?
Robertsdale.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great. So Tom was the one that his name was drawn, and he will be the beginning individual art lover that will get to have the chance to.
Right. When I get in touch with him, I'll send him the finished.
Yeah, and we are working out right now some of the detail. The more well, there's my piece. That's Shaping Up the Neighborhood is what I call that one. That is a watercolor on acid-free 140-pound paper. The actual paper image size is 9 inches high, 12 inches wide, and a little bit later in the webcast I'll show folks how I've got it framed up, ready to go. And we're getting things ready. It's not going to be long. These will be going out and begin the traveling art show. We're just working out some details on paperwork so folks will be clear on what they need to do and what we expect. It's not real legal stuff, but just that way everybody will understand, like a diary form, so they can put in their thoughts and what they think about the piece, experience they have. Whatever would be fun, you know, we'll have some guidelines how to get these things back to us. So this thing's kicking off. The adventure begins. It's going to start, and I think David's got his to come up. You want to come over and sit with Big Buck and tell him about it? Yeah, David will come up and talk a little bit about that one. It's a beautiful piece. So.
Yeah. And here it is. There's the box.
Well, they can't see the box because they're looking at the art.
Oh, right. They won't.
Well, tell them about the art.
Well, we'll do that in a
the
second.
box.
I'll just bring the box over here.
I can cut to the camera if we need to. How about that?
All right. Let's cut to the camera here.
All right. You want to tell them anything about the piece?
Yeah, this piece is done on wood panel with, I believe that one was acrylic paint. And it's 12 by 12 inches. And it doesn't have to have a frame. It's the edges are painted. So this one can hang right on the wall.
Okay,
you want to bring up the camera there.
Kunji, you are on the air.
All right, this is the agate. This is the shipping box. This is something like you will receive. Have the paperwork in it, instructions, a diary sheet. You can write what you feel, how you enjoyed the work. Hopefully you enjoy it. With the packing material here, you save all of this. And there's the artwork. You can see it will just fit right into the box. But little instructions on the back. Okay, go back to the image there so they can see that a little more.
Back to you.
Charles liked that presentation.
All right, good, David. Back up.
Did you learn something?
Oh, all the time.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is that a bowl kind of series?
That one is that one actually. I did that's the Selma Highway.
Oh, okay.
But it's my Alabama Country series. I guess we call it that. Most of the 12x12 series are sort of done of the vanishing.
A lot of that, yeah.
Views of the South.
You see a lot of vanishing landscape.
Yeah. So a lot of it's based on that. The old utilitarian rural buildings, barns and sheds and things like that. The rolling hills before the development.
Kind of miss that. The development is just getting to the point of just getting outrageous.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, well, if you see one box store, you can see them all.
Well, and they just keep popping up.
Well,
I want to look at Charles one more
Yeah,
time.
let Charles. Yeah,
I think that's going to... Charles, I like that inner design you have on that.
You do?
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah, I see fish and birds. I even see a couple of tadpoles there, maybe.
You do?
I do.
I didn't see them. Well,
They're right there.
Where? Oh yeah, that's a good top line. But that's what you get when you turn that, because a lot of times when I cut that, I'm looking at in one direction, and then when I flip it after it's through, then I start exploring and say, "Oh, now I see what's."
Didn't even know you did that.
I didn't know I did it. So that's the beauty of it, is that when you do a stylized image like that, you're getting more of a 360-degree view.
The entire food chain of the Delta is in there.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm not getting hungry. Okay.
Yeah.
No food in mind, but that was just that was me playing with the idea of how shapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're,
We're very informal.
yeah, informal night. We're our own production crew, but yeah, that my piece is really just a study. That's why I call it shaping up the neighborhood. The idea is that shape and form do not necessarily have to be dependent on subject matter. You can have a blend of the two. You understand the idea? It's a little fun for me with that piece. Like, I wanted shapes to be independent of subject, but at the same time, you get a blending of the subject. So I had a little fun with that. A good study. I'm really happy she picked that one, because I like that piece. So I think that'll be fun, and she's looking forward to it. And she has a cat lover. I think that might have something to do with it, but that's a good thing to me. So. But now, so we've kicked it off. It is actually beginning. The adventure is going to begin. And like I said, we've got things, we're getting logistics worked out, and I don't know the exact time frame. We're trying to get these out, but it's not going to be much longer.
I mean, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, next couple of weeks, so we can get these into people's hands, and they can start having the pleasure of enjoying them. And like the whole idea behind it is they get to enjoy the art. We want to share that with them, let them have the pleasure of enjoying it, see how they react to it. Share it with their family, share it with their friends, whatever they want to do. And one of the things we were talking about is that, we did a random drawing to select the next person. And one of the ideas that our catering crew, Two Hot Mamas, came up with is if you were perhaps a business owner, perhaps you want to hang it in your place of business, hang it at work, and have a jar there and let people drop their name in. You could have your own random drawing who you want to share it with. That's an idea that might be fun to do. Because the idea behind this is it is random. We really don't have that much control over it. That's part of the fun. We don't know where they're going to go, where they're going to end up. We're looking forward to seeing, and we want people to record their thoughts. They can do that. We'd like them to take a picture with the artwork in the home with them.
Yeah, and if they decide to sell it, make sure they give us our cut.
Well, that's true. Yeah. You never know. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I know. That's what you.
Well, you don't know. That's part of the fun of what we're doing. And share your thoughts, write them down. Video, David threw out the idea. If you want to make a little video, that would be fun for us.
And if you got a Facebook page, put it on Facebook.
Well, one thing too, we want them to send them to us, and what we'll do at the end of this, we'll have a little program sharing the videos of the history of the piece. So we're looking forward to it, and like I said, we're just working out logistics, getting all that together. We've got some paperwork we want to have, like the forms, the diary forms, just some simple instructions so you know what to do. In fact, David's got a video that will show you how it actually showing David packing the piece in the cargo box. So this is something we want to show you. It's really easy.
Yeah, one other thing I was going to mention before we do that is if we get enough material, enough participation with like video clips or people that are writing in the diary sheet, if we get enough material, we possibly might do a short documentary about the entire process, and it'd be one way to compile everything, everybody's thoughts all together.
Yeah.
So that's we're still kicking around several possibilities at the end of this, in the 12 months or so.
Yeah, the folks participating in this, their feedback is quite welcome. In fact, that's one thing we'll have on the sheet is how to get in touch with us. Like we have a link for if you've got a video and it's a little bit large file, you can't email it. We've got an upload site, you can send it to us.
Right.
So we're trying to work that out and make it as easy as we can for you, and it's fun. We want you to have fun with us, enjoy the art.
Well, just sharing. Yeah. What we're doing is sharing our talents,
right,
without any real cost other than shipping it back and forth to the.
Well, we ship it to the first people. That's
right.
part of. We'll get it to them, and then from there on, they'll be responsible to get it to wherever they decide. Now, if it's somebody close, they can take it to them. If they want to send it across the country, well, they'll have to FedEx it, but. It's like a box like that. You know, that's easy for FedEx to pick up and take.
Right.
Not going to be that expensive to get that. Do it brown.
Matter of fact, if you do this FedEx brown and go to their FedEx website and ship it, that box would probably only be about $12 to $14.
Yeah. And it doesn't get there as fast, but it'll get there. And like David, you know, when he showed you the box, I'll show you real quick here on his.
Lately, I've sent stuff FedEx ground, and it's getting there overnight.
Yeah, FedEx ground.
Yeah.
These boxes are lined inside. This thin piece of plastic has the strength of an eighth inch sheet of plywood without the weight. So, and all the foam packing, you're very protected. So these are great boxes to ship art. In fact, when you watch the video, you're going to see how easy. You just watch how easy it was for me to open. You put some tape right here on the front. That's all you got to do. Cut the tape, pull the flap. I'll let the video do the talk. Watch this, you'll see how easy it is. All right, that video pretty much, see, that's easy as it could be. We're trying to make it simple where it'll be fun and easy to do. And in the video, you saw David had the like a little bio, like some information on him, a little bit about his art, and you saw that diary sheet. So we'll have things like that in the package. It will need to stay with it, but we'll have enough copies so as it goes down the line, everybody can give us their feedback. Now, my box is going to be a little bit bigger just because of the piece I've got, a little bit bigger frame. It's the same system. I don't even know if I can open this up easily. I might need David's hand here.
Here you go. You hold the box.
Yeah, I'll hold the box and let David kind of help me out here. Same system, though.
Oh, Kurt disappeared.
Let's go that. Kurt disappeared, but the art.
Here it is. See, the art is in its own little cutout pocket. and everything.
Yeah, nice clean black frame with white mat. It's ready to hang.
So it fits snugly in here.
It's
well protected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paperwork goes here.
Tuck in some flaps. There you go.
Set to go.
It's easy. We could make it for
A
you.
couple of pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Tape. And if anybody's listening that actually receives one of these, use a pretty good quality tape.
Yeah, I need a packaging tape.
Packaging tape on there.
Right, not Scotch tape. You just need to use the packaging tape. So that's how we got them set up. We'll be getting those out. And so we're looking forward to it. And like I said, we're getting the paperwork worked out. We're going to try to keep this, like we said, with a monthly rotating basis so people can get to work, keep it moving down the line. Because we're trying to get this day, like David said, we're trying to work in a year.
Hopefully, we're trying to get this within a 12-month period so we can sort of keep on schedule of our several random acts of art projects.
And we want people to have time to enjoy the work, but we still got to work in a little shipping time window because there is going to take some time to get it to the next individual. So we're working that out.
About 3 days is what they need to do.
Yeah, like David said, a lot of times FedEx ground, I've had the same experience. It's not overnight, but it's getting there within a day or two. Yeah. And it depends on how far it has to go.
Yeah, in the Southeast, I've had, as far as North Carolina, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or 10 o'clock in the morning, they pick it up. It's there by 10 the following day.
Right. So we'll be having some feedback, hopefully, on the next webcast. And let you hear some of the reactions people are going to have with the artwork. And like we said, Charles's will travel in a box like probably the size of David's.
Yeah.
Right? So that'll be what we'll be doing for him. So I didn't know if you've noticed tonight, but I was doing a little showing here. I've got my official Uncle Henry Bacon T-shirt tonight, and I was going to let David talk a little bit about it. So we got these. We got to go to a little.
We went to a meet and greet for Uncle Henry and shirtbutter.com T-shirts, which is my nephew Ben is involved in. But they sort of formed not a partnership, but they're working together in concert with great humor like this.
If anybody's familiar with Uncle Henry, he's a little bit of celebrity down where we live. He's got a morning talk show. And one of his New Year's resolutions was to save his bacon grease.
Matter of fact, if you'll hold Buck, I'll bring up a few photos of it.
And I mean, I'm going to say the truth. I know Charles agrees with me.
What am I doing?
Isn't everything better with bacon? Absolutely. I know you're a cook.
Bacon and vanilla ice cream.
Well, hey, I've heard of chocolate bacon. So. Yeah, there's a picture there.
Shirtbutter.com.
Those are the fellow there on the left. He goes by KP. He's the graphic designer, and then Ben's the next fellow in line. And that's Neil that comes after. Neil and Ben are the computer fellows, and they pretty much can write any kind of computer code you need for a website. Neil tends to deal more with the hardware, but between the two of them, they got it covered. And Kyle works with them. He helps inventory books up. Ben also sells books over the internet. So they're young fellows, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, and they seem to be doing very, very well. And we just wanted to share that with you tonight. We enjoyed their opening tonight. And, hey.
Here, 3 celebrities we ran into at the meet and greet.
Right. There you go. That's Uncle Henry in the middle. And if you want to get a holler from him, just give out a Roll Tide, and that's what will get it for you there. Yeah. But, yeah, we had fun with him tonight. It was a lot look forward to. We enjoyed it. Good time. And they had a pretty good crowd. They debuted some of the T-shirts. In fact, the one I'm wearing tonight is one of their new bacon T-shirts. So they're way cool. You can't argue with that. So we had fun going to that tonight. So, and who knows what's going on? Maybe, you never know, ArtStream Live and Uncle Henry. You never know. Things can match. We don't know. We'll see, and that could be something later on. It could be another random act of art.
Well, yeah, if you're giving Uncle Henry a free plug.
We never know. So, hey, it's all part of random acts of art, and it's part of the fun of it. We like kind of let it happen, let it evolve, it's random.
Yeah, as long as we don't get indicted, we good to go.
There you go. So, hey.
That would be very random.
That would be random. We don't like that kind of randomness. But we'll have more coming up. Well, is there anything else you want to bring up tonight?
No.
Share with folks? We pretty much covered it?
We've had a sort of short and to the point webcast tonight.
Well, it is. And but we're showing folks how things are progressing with the extraordinary traveling art show. I know Big Buck's been excited. Wake up, Big Buck! But we're looking forward to it, and like I said, we're about at that point. The adventure has begun. We'll get these out, get some feedback, find out what happens, and go from there.
And you can always go on the websites and see what we producing.
ArtStreamLive.com.
Yeah.
Charles has his website.
SmithPop.com.
Yeah,
SimmonsFineArt.com.
SimmonsFineArt.com.
Facebook.
And Facebook, ArtStream Live, ArtStreamLive.com.
Don't call me if owe you any money.com.
You can find us all on Facebook. Be our friends. So we're easy to get a hold of, and we're looking forward to next month. Yes, sir.
Just a random fact. Big Buck's great-grandfather starred in the Magnum PI series. You'll notice if you watch very closely, his grandfather, Big Buck's grandfather, was in every episode.
Was his nickname Deep Fried? But
chicken.
Yeah.
Nuggets.
Yeah. Well, that's something. You're right. That's random. That's a factoid you learned tonight on ArtStream.
That's right.
Speaking of chicken, where does it come from? What part of the
well, maybe we cover that on the next one.
All right. We'll put that
that's why you need to
always want to know that.
I'm not touching that.
Come back with us the second Saturday of April. And who knows? We may have an answer. Where do nuggets come from?
Hey, what part of the chicken nugget come from?
Yeah, they come from the rooster? We don't know.
Okay. But the fatty part of it is good.
Well, I think that's the note to wrap this up on tonight. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me get my hand. I have to wave. Get my hand in there. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Let David wave. There's the hand of Simmons. There you go. All right. Well, come back and watch us next month. Thank you for watching tonight. And don't forget, shirtbutter.com. Uncle Henry T-shirts, some other ones. Check them out.
Good shirts.
They're good shirts. Quality artwork.